Mukbang, where we be chatting and talking about our everyday experiences. So, y'all sit back and relax, get y'all plate, and come eat with us. Today we are having.
Today we are having Salisbury steak. And you can see I definitely put the onions, bell pepper in there, put an egg in there to go tenderize the meat. We put it in the gravy. We sauteed the onions and bell pepper inside of the skillet, then put it in the gravy and you let it simmer for about 45 minutes, and just let them flavors come together. We also got mashed potatoes because anytime you have meat, you need the potatoes. That's just common, a given. That's like left and right. You gotta have mashed potatoes. And my wife loved the mushrooms, so I had to put the mushrooms in there also with that gravy because she loves that. I need to do that more often. And also I did lima beans, which I love lima beans. And what I did, a long time since I did my lima beans. But what I did, I got the smoked turkey legs, and I used that instead of any type of pork. You can also use smoked turkey. People who would like to be a little more healthier, get with that smoked turkey. It gives you the exact same flavor when you're cooking, and you want to have that flavor in your beans or your greens. Try that smoked turkey. And then I love okra. Okra is my favorite vegetable, so I put that in there. We let all that simmer together and come together. So that's my green beans, and we also had that world famous Mississippi cornbread. Absolutely. So as always, family, and I got some leftover chicken wings. I'm gonna eat these. Y'all probably can't see, but I got a few of those. I'm gonna knock them out with some hot sauce. That's gonna also be a part of mine. And as always, we like to start this off by saying a prayer. So please pray with us. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for another day. We thank you for your protection, your love. We thank you for carrying us another mukbang video where we can share this with our family. Thank you for our kids. Thank you for bringing us all together so we can honor each other and show the love that family is supposed to show when you're eating a great meal. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. And this is a great meal. Absolutely.
So let's get it in.
Okay, and man, and you see now the thing about when you do Salisbury steak, if you make the patty like normal size, once you start cooking it and you put it in the gravy, it's gonna shrink. So whatever size you have it, it's gonna shrink half of that size. So if you want it nice and big, you're going to have to make it really big because it's going to shrink half that size. So if you just make it normal size, it's going to shrink to half that. You're going to have little meatballs in your skillet, not no steak patties. So definitely make the patties super big so when they start shrinking, there'll still be a large piece of meat.
This is like a comfort meal.
Comfort meal? That's a love meal because I cook with love. I love to see my wife smile when she does that right there, and I know she ain't going nowhere. I got her. But also, you want to do that. And then a lot of people don't know when it's done. Let me tell you when it's done. After you cook your patties, it's just cooking in the gravy and it's cooking. Anytime you cook ground beef, the inside of the blood and stuff like that is going to start raising out of the meat. Okay, it's going to start coming out. So as you flip it and it starts coming on that side, and give it about 10-15 minutes, flip it over the other side. And when you don't see it coming up anymore, anything coming out of it, then it's completely done on the inside. Some people may like it red on the inside. We like ours well done when they do it. As long as it's in that gravy, it's going to cook to a nice soft texture. Mashed potatoes, I did not do real mashed potatoes. I did the instant mashed potatoes. And also, but I use a little milk. I use the butter. We whip it up real good. You have to whip it real good on the hot water. And then the lima beans. Oh my goodness! Let me try some of this, family. Let me try some of this. Let's see. See if it's. Let me see if you can taste that love. Absolutely. 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 Let me taste some of this love. Right, yeah. Look, when my grandma cooked for us when I was a little child, you knew she cooked with love. I never seen a grandparent when you talk about, when people say, oh, my grandma used to cook, her food was so good, that's because it was cooked with love. That's an ingredient that you cannot buy from the store. You have to cook. You have to cook with love. Absolutely. So that what makes it good. You care about what you're doing. Let's see. Mm. 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 Mm.
What? What?
Hey, we can have a cook-off. Come on, let's have a cook-off. This right here, I might start a cooking channel where y'all can see. Y'all think I'm not doing this every day, but I'm telling you, I'm working 9 hours a day. I'm getting off, and I'm cooking a complete meal. And we sitting down doing these mukbangs every day. This is not something we're doing every other day. We're doing this every day. So, so I come home and I cook a full meal. And this right here, oh my goodness, this is awesome. This is awesome. Mm. 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 Mm.
Y'all probably saying, oh, he exaggerating.
Am I exaggerating?
No.
I'm not exaggerating. I'm telling you, they're good.
It's good.
Family, my mom was a restaurant kitchen manager for 30 years. That's all she did. And she taught me well. And a lot of stuff I showed her how to do better, you know. And she really would allow me to take over the kitchen and cook. You know, my aunties, all my aunties, they'll let me take over and cook. My cousins, they'll let me take over and cook. So it's kind of like I earned their respect. You know, when it comes to cooking, it's not given, you got to earn it.
Yeah, so just go in the kitchen and take over.
If it's not being done right. Oh my goodness. You gotta see these bell pepper and onions stew out here. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's not completely like just well done. It was stopped at the complete right time, and it's just, oh man, so tender and flavorful. It is awesome. This is awesome.
I haven't had lima beans so long.
It's been a long time. A long time since we had beans. And I love beans. I grew up around beans. Like my grandmother, she used to just give us beans and cornbread. Sometimes we didn't have meat. A lot of times we didn't have meat. We just had beans and cornbread, which was awesome. Don't forget the mushroom when you do this. Don't forget the mushroom. Oh man.
You gonna sleep good tonight?
This is awesome. This is awesome. That's good, and then there's really, really good. This is the really, really good category. And when we say we wait all day to eat with you guys, because we family, we do that. We're waiting all day. Did you have anything for lunch today? Nothing, right?
No.
I don't know how she do that. What did I have? Didn't I eat something? Oh, I ate a green salad, a little small green salad when I came back. But mostly we wait. to eat with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
I do not want to stop eating them.
How was it done?
It was good. It was good. We got a lot done. I believe you should be better than you was the next day. Either you're getting better or you're getting worse. Ain't no staying the same. So I was definitely trying to be better than I was yesterday. So I think I achieved that. Also with a good attitude. I think my attitude was great. I'm serious. It's no good. If you could be the best worker in the world, okay? The best worker in the world, you get there on time, you outwork everybody, you the best worker in the world. But if you have a nasty attitude, you're going to make everybody around you not want to be around you, okay? Attitude is king, too. You got to have a good attitude when you're at work. So I think my attitude was great. You know, try to keep a great attitude. And everything flowed really good. Really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
I told this one coworker, I said, you pessimistic. Everything you say is down, it's bad, it's doom, it's gloom. I said, I'm optimistic. I'll try to look for the good in everybody, good in every situation. I don't think nothing is gonna be bad as we make it out to be. So I'm always looking for the silver lining. I'm always looking for something better. My hope is in the Lord, so I'm always thinking it could be better. But people who always think it's going to be worse, this is bad, and they always put everybody down, and everybody going, and this is it, and the world is this, and people this, and kids this, and I can't take it like that. I can't be that type of person. I'm optimistic. But I remember one point in time when I was young, I used to be pessimistic, and I didn't trust anything or nobody, and that's not a good way to live your life, it's not. The world is, you hear enough bad things around. So when you come around me, please tell me something good. I want to hear something good. No, other than that, my day was great. Oh, these Alabama. Oh, I want to do a happy dance, but y'all ain't gonna see it. Y'all ain't gonna see it. I want to do a happy dance. This is awesome. But yeah, it was. I do. Everybody got a happy dance. It's an ugly happy dance, but it's my happy dance. So, what about you? How was your day?
Good.
Busy?
Yeah, I'm just busy today. I called the furniture people who were supposed to be getting it. We were supposed to say it today. And I didn't get no phone call or nothing. And I called the place and was on hold forever and still didn't get in touch with nobody. Because when we got the furniture, they said it was supposed to come. It's actually supposed to come Saturday. But they're supposed to call before. So I don't know what's going on. Is it delayed? Is it still coming? I don't know.
It's supposed to come this Saturday?
Yeah, when we bought the furniture, they said that it's gonna get delivered on the 25th. But they text me like 3 weeks ago saying it was supposed to come on the 20th. They're gonna come on the 24th. So the day 24th, no furniture, no phone call, no email, no text, nothing. So I called and I couldn't get in touch with nobody. On hold. It was on hold. I was on hold so long that they hung up on me. I had to call again. And still didn't get nobody.
They hang up on you. They know who you is. They ain't want to answer that phone. They were looking at that number. Put that number in the computer and let's see it pop up. Oh, Lord, look at that. Don't answer that phone. Leave it on hold. She's going to hang up.
No, I want to know where
she
my
still didn't hang up.
is.
She still didn't hang up, so they hung up on her.
I want to know.
How long did you wait on hold?
I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. I was doing other stuff while I was on.
Give me a good number. What you think it was?
It wasn't that long for them to hang up. It was like, well, no, 10, 15 minutes.
That's a long time.
Some people be waiting 30 minutes.
No.
And I still didn't get in touch with nobody.
I'm not waiting 30 minutes. 10 minutes on nobody. I'm sorry.
I had it, and I was doing other stuff while it was on, while they had me on hold. I was doing other stuff, and I had it on speaker. So once they answered the phone, I could just pick up the phone. Start what I'm doing and pick up the phone. But
that was the store number or the 1-800 customer service number?
The store number that was on that card that he gave.
Uh-oh.
But I think the other number that he written on there, that's his cell number. I'm going to call his cell number tomorrow. I was trying not to call his cell number, but making me call his cell number tomorrow. And he's like, hold on, hey, where our furniture at? I need to know something.
If he don't answer, we going to the store. We're going to drive an hour to the store. And someone's going to have to pay for my gas. Because I'm coming to the store.
Tell me something.
They're going to have to tell us something. We coming to the
we
store.
We don't spend too much money with y'all.
If we coming to the store, find out what's going on.
And I'm talking about Ashley Furniture. Well, if y'all had an experience with Ashley Furniture, they're just, I don't know, maybe it's because of what's going on now with the virus and stuff like that. Maybe, I don't know. But if it is a delay, then you need to tell somebody. Just don't not say anything. Say, okay, due to the virus or whatnot, shipping time gonna be delayed. Which they said on the site. That's why we had to wait 3 weeks in the first place.
Yeah.
No, it was almost a month. We had to wait in the first place because of this. So I know that, but you gave me a date. Okay, the day is here. So if you cannot fulfill me on that day, then you need to let me know. Even though we not ready for them to come, because we still got to clean the room and stuff. We still got to clean that room. No. If they don't come tomorrow, we still got stuff we can do in the room. We get in the boys' room, do a little makeover. So it's stuff that still needs to be done in their room. So even if they don't come, we still can do. So we got to wash the walls down. I want to shampoo their carpet.
Yeah.
We can go and put their blinds up, rearrange their pictures and stuff. So we got some stuff that we can do until the furniture come. But I still would like to know when it's coming, what's happening, what's going on.
Yeah, they're an hour away. We can ride out there.
But the furniture is not in the store; it's at their warehouse.
They took my money at that store.
Yeah, but they said the furniture is not there; it's at the warehouse.
The person who took my money need to answer my questions and give me some answers. Because if we can't get you on the phone, then guess what? I'm gonna come see you face to face. Because you took my money. And how much was it?
A lot of money.
$1,500, $1,600 cash, not finance, cash.
No.
So.
This thing, we didn't put it on no card.
We ain't put it on no card. This cash money.
Okay.
So we gotta see what's going on with that. So Asset Furniture, you on deck.
Hopefully they call tomorrow. I really want that furniture. And I'm full. I can't eat no more. Not right now.
I think the bedroom set in our room came from Ashley Furniture. The girls' furniture came from Ashley Furniture. So we've been purchasing a lot of furniture from you, actually. So
Yeah.
we have to do better.
Mm-hmm.
We have to do better. Let's get it.
Yeah. And we don't be spending no little money.
I did have one customer that said she called young, sounded like a young black female. She was like, I need service and I need it now. And it's like, you know, going into the afternoon, we get off at 5. Everybody leave. I'm a loyal customer and I want it now. I don't care what you got to do. I want it now. You're going to put it in the shop and you're going to fix it now. Oh, Lord. I said, you can get in the shop, but I can't guarantee you it's going to be looked at today. It's probably going to be looked at Monday. No, that's unacceptable. I want it now.
She had money now?
I guess she did.
Why is she trying to rush folks? You got money? Shoot. You talking like you got money.
And most of the time when people rush you like that, you're right. They don't have no money.
They don't have no money.
No, they don't have no money. Yeah. I just laughed and was like, okay. See,
But then you got folks that do have money, and then they act like they the bomb.com. They don't do no wrong. Like, who, like, they look down at you. Who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Can't stand them folks. Like,
Yeah.
then they be trying to talk all sophisticated because they got some money. Now, you don't even know what that big word means. Why you saying it?
You don't want the recipe to this Salisbury steak. I know you don't want the recipe to it. Any video that we put out and you want the ingredients or how my cooking style is, let me know. I will share it with you guys. I don't have any problems. You guys, you single guys out there, you learn how to cook like me, you can get a wife like me.
That's not guaranteed.
That's not.
That's not guaranteed.
You got a better chance. Got them ramen noodles, ain't gonna get it. You gotta cook more than ramen noodles. That's right. So, but it's good to always, like, when somebody come over, your family come over, you know, or someone you're dating, you want to cook a nice meal. There's nothing wrong with cooking a nice meal. My
but
wife.
They're probably gonna say, "I know the wife supposed to cook. I want a wife that can cook."
If you find that, good. But would you let the perfect woman go because she could not cook? Would you be like, that's a deal breaker when everything else is good about her? You know?
They, you know, some people put people in boxes.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And that's the thing. You'll miss out on something wonderful when you try to find perfect person. Yeah. Ain't no perfect person.
No.
Let's get that out the way. There's no perfect people. It's just people. But I heard somebody say,
if he wanted me to cook, we wouldn't gonna work.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I hate cooking. I hate it.
Yeah. Hate?
I don't like cooking.
I didn't know she hated, but
I hate it. No,
you know, but she told me when we first met she don't cook and she don't like it. So, which wasn't no problem with me because I was always cooking.
I told him straight up from the jump. I don't like this. I ain't finna waste no time. I ain't playing no game. Look, hey, this is how it is.
Which is fine. Everybody have strengths and weaknesses, and that was not her strength, but she has a lot of good strengths that's greater than cooking. Because I think when God puts you with someone, He put you with somebody that completes you. You can't be complete if you're already whole.
Right.
That means you're not whole. The person he gets to complete you with makes you whole, and y'all become whole together. So you embrace that. I hate this man.
My weaknesses is his strengths, and his weaknesses is my strengths, and that's what we blend together, and that's what makes us whole.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So stop trying to go out there, and if you single, stop trying to go out there and
Find a person that's whole.
yeah, or find somebody that fits the stereotype of what a person's supposed to be like. Like, it ain't gotta be like that. If both of y'all are happy, that is all that matters. Every relationship, every marriage is not the same. And when you start listening to other folks, you're gonna have some problems. Now, if that person beating up on you and talking bad about you, then that's something else.
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
A relationship make it through anything, but it can't make it through violence.
No.
That's a given. Can't make it through violence. And that's on the woman or the man. Okay, don't think it's just the men. There's the women out there that throwing blows.
You could be verbally abusive too.
Absolutely.
That's not good either.
That's not good either.
You could be. It's not good to be physical or verbally abusive. So it's not gonna work at all. It's not gonna work.
And ladies, remember that you are the prize. Stop giving yourself away to men who's undeserving of you.
Step your game up, ladies. Step your game up.
I'll tell a single woman quick, if he want husband privileges, well, he need to be taking care of you like a husband would. Because if he's not doing the things a husband does, then he should stop trying to require you to do things that a wife does. Unless he's ready to put a ring on it, he should not be asking you for nothing, because you're not his. Y'all are seeing each other. Y'all are dating. Dating does not mean married. Dating means you're free and you socializing with him for just right now. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, he wanted to make that official. He puts a ring on it. If a man loves something, he don't want another person to ever touch it. So if he's allowed you to, date other people or see other people and he want to do that, that's not the man for you. Go ahead and find you somebody else. Because a man that will let you walk away from him, you need to keep walking. Okay? Don't worry about it.
And step your game up, ladies. Please. Please.
When you say step up, what you mean?
I mean, take better care of yourself.
Absolutely.
Please stop going out here. Now look, this is my pet peeve. Everybody knows this is my pet peeve, but since y'all new family members, I want to let you know what my pet peeve is. My pet peeve is them doggone bunnies. Stop wearing them doggone bunnies, okay? Out in public.
Yeah, the pajamas and
the
stuff.
pajama bottoms, house shoes.
Yeah, ladies.
Be coming out. Y'all ain't really wash y'all face. And then y'all coming out in public, like.
Yeah, ladies.
Come on now, come on.
Men
now.
too, we do.
Then y'all want a good man. Oh, no, y'all excuse me like, oh, he got to accept me for the way I am. He got to love me like this too. You got to get a man first. Get a man.
Absolutely.
Okay. And you don't know who you gonna meet when you go out there. It could be your husband. It could be a job opportunity.
Absolutely.
You don't know. Absolutely. But first impressions are everything.
Everything. Absolutely.
So I'm not saying that you have to go out and just be like,
full
the top model or something like that. I'm not saying that, but be presentable, brush your teeth, wash your face. If you having a bad hair day, okay, get a wig, get a hat. You can wear them little scarves that wrap around your head. Do something to your head. Just don't go out with a bun on like you ain't even try. Like you didn't try at all, and that's not good.
Yeah.
do that, and then expect more out of your man.
Yes.
Expect more out of him. Stop just taking any and everything, because they not gonna do better.
Yeah.
Because you accepting the way they is, pants hanging down.
Yeah, and that's the truth. We all got to do better. And believe me, my wife, if she see me out of lane, in the wrong lane, she'll actually correct me and ask me to be better. There's nothing wrong with that, but she does it with love. Your words got to be wrapped in love and given to a person. Don't give it like a fist, okay? Give it like a heart of love when you tell someone something. Make sure they can receive it. You know. And I think that's one of the greatest things I love about my wife. She was able to communicate with me, because I came from a verbal, violent family or surroundings. So it's very important that you have to talk to me or be around me and give me criticism in a nice way, and I receive it better. But if you came in a very critical way, I would just reject it and do what I want to do. So love is that, you know. So when I cook this meal for her, I do it with love, and I try to make sure, like a lot of things I don't do just because it's my cooking style. I do it because I know my wife loves it. And a lot of things I do just to make her happy. It's nothing wrong with making people happy. I guarantee you, the Bible says, in order to be great, you have to be a servant. That means that if you put somebody before you, then God will elevate you. You don't have to put yourself out there first. Take the back seat sometime and watch God move you. And you know, God will make you first in life if you start putting somebody else and take care of your people, and God will take care of you.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap this up because my phone just went all crazy. Sorry about that.
And excuse us, you know, we just got to work, so we've been a little bit.
Yeah.
Please forgive us. The meal was great. You see, as always, well, I got a piece of cornbread, but I ate majority of all my food.
Yeah, I tried.
She tried. And it was great. I'm telling you, this was a 10-10.
The night is not over. I'm still going to eat some. But thank you so much for coming by and chilling with us. Make sure if you have not liked, make sure you go ahead and give us a thumbs up on this video. Comment below. Let us know how your day has went and where you're coming from. Subscribe. Click that notification bell so you will be notified whenever we drop a video.
I just want to say thank you. It's been a pleasure. We are family, and join us next time. Tomorrow, we gonna try out another chicken joint. Last Saturday, it was Church's. I want to do KFC. We're gonna give you the real of KFC and see how it is. I want all three. I want crispy, original, and spicy.
I do want to try all three. I only had the original.
Original. She never had the extra crispy.
I'm gonna try the other ones and see.
And the spicy.
So tune in tomorrow to see that video.
Absolutely.
And that's all.
That's it.
All right. Y'all have a good night. Be blessed. Bye.